Welcome back to Dice Station Zebra with Rob and Jocelyn, and today we are opening some booster packs from Star Wars Unlimited. How are you doing today,
What?
Jocelyn? Yeah,
I'm all right. How are you?
yeah, I'm pretty good. And you are joining us today from a remote location because you are on a work
I
trip.
am. An extra remote location. Took me
Yeah,
4 hours to drive here today.
that's right. Yeah, so we're just live on Twitch, of course, and we're just gonna open up some packs here rather quickly, and we'll be posting this up later for our YouTube viewers.
That is the plan.
And
You got a
yeah,
lot of weird looking packs there, Rob.
I do. Now, these are not your regular Star Wars Unlimited booster packs. These are weekly play boosters. So, as you can see, it says weekly play. And so I have five from Spark of Rebellion. I have five from the Shadows of the Galaxy. I have six of these foil ones that um, I don't know what they are. And then we have this little paper packet, which came in one of the pre-release kits.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we could start with that one. What do you think?
Let's do it. So we should
Yeah.
mention that we got these by going to a couple of local events
Yep.
for Star Wars Unlimited. We went to the Gamers Table, which is a store in Oshawa that's running events.
Yep. One of our
And when
local
you go,
stores.
they give you like these play boosters as like OP prizes type thing. So for their
Yeah.
participation prizes.
Yeah. So we accumulated a bunch of these, and we figured let's just open them all up on stream. So, and joining us in the chat
Yeah,
is Petrus, the Unknown Force 48, and we have Red Mage and Cherry Fox, and HeroClix Player 008 has just joined us. How's it going,
that's
everybody?
Dennis.
That is Dennis. He says Jocelyn is the
Um,
Cloud City of Bespin. Oh, is on the Cloud City. Okay. So,
um, I'm assuming that's a Star Wars joke, but I don't know what it is. Speaking
right.
of things,
Okay.
Star Wars things or weird joke things. Um, did you listen to a double double and dice yet today?
I did not.
Oh,
Nope.
okay. Well, then I won't say anything, and I'll wait till you've listened to
Okay.
it.
The Double Double and Dice is Jocelyn and Kim's Dice Masters podcast. Check them out wherever you get podcasts.
This is true.
Um, yeah, I have not had a chance to listen yet. I'll probably be queuing that one up next. So, anyway, I've opened up these packs and let's have a look at them. So these are just some
Let's do it.
leaders out of the set. This is from the Twilight of the Republic set. So this is an Ashoka Tano or Ahsoka Tano. I'm not really sure. Some people pronounce it differently. I guess it's Ahsoka because it's an AHS. Um, but she has the coordinate ability, which it's a new keyword in this set. And coordinate triggers when you have 3 units in your field on your in your play area, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Sorry, I'm just laughing
the
at
chat is distracting you.
Red Mage because he typed it's pronounced Ahsoka and he just spelled
Yes.
it.
Thanks, Red Mage. Always helpful as usual. So when coordinate
Yeah.
is triggered, you can action Ahsoka Tano, and you can attack with a unit, and it gets a +1 on the attack, which is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Ahsoka Tano deploys when you have 5 resources in your field. And let's take a look at her flip side. Um, she has a 3 strength and 6 defense, which is the hit points essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, when coordinate is triggered again, this unit gets +2 on the attack value. So there we go. And let's take a look
Pretty
at the next one.
cool.
We have a General
And it's red and
Grievous.
gold.
It was a red and gold, yep. Red and gold aspects. Um, and then we have General Grievous, which is now a lot of people are calling this the yellow aspect. I call it orange, but you know,
I thought it
whatever.
was orange.
Yeah, so it's orange black, which I cannot remember. So, oh, that's cunning
It doesn't
and
matter.
villainy. It does not matter. When you action General Grievous as the leader unit, give a droid unit Sentinel for this phase. Of course, Sentinel means you can't attack the base directly, and you can't attack any other unit. You have to attack the Sentinel first. And he deploys on a 6 when you have 6 resources in the field. And
Unless your character has Saboteur.
that's true.
Then you can ignore the Sentinel.
He has a 4 strength and an 8 defense. On attack, you may give a droid +1 and Sentinel for this phase. Okay, so that's pretty standard. I think you're going to get those in every pre-release package. So
Yeah, and they're both hyperspace. I don't know if they all are, but
yeah, I don't know. Good distinction.
I did want to call out, Rob, that you're going to open all these packs, but guess what?
What's that?
There's more of them.
Because you have some as
Yes.
well that we have to open? Yeah.
That I didn't
No
give
problem.
you.
So, should we start with Spark Rebellion?
Sure. Is that the first set?
That is set number 1. Yeah.
Okay, let's start there.
So let's do that.
Cherry's
I'll do these
coughing. I think she's coughing at Dennis.
Oh, what's Dennis saying?
He was only referencing Empire Strikes Back, which is regarded by all people of Earth as the greatest movie of all time.
Pretty much.
And
Okay,
Bruce says people of Earth have proven to have poor taste.
Oh, shots fired. Let's take a look at what we have in here. We have a nice Leia Organa card. I rather like that one.
Nice. Hyperspace.
Yep. That is the Defiant Princess card. It's a 2-cost orange gold. 2/2 stats when played. Either ready a resource or exhaust a unit.
I like that.
Yeah. And we have a C-3PO. 2-cost gold. Of course he's gold. He's a 1/4 stat, and when played and on attack, choose a number. Then look at the top card of your deck. If its cost is the chosen number, you may reveal and draw it. Okay. And?
Yes.
Yes, you're going to say something about C-3PO?
No, it's okay.
Okay. And then we have the resupply card, which has a funky border on it, funky green border. Put this event into play.
Yeah, that's a different art treatment.
Yeah. Yeah, these weekly booster packs usually have that kind of colored border on them. It's kind of neat. Just distinguishes them.
I was just laughing at the conversation in the chat because Cherry has said that she's going to regret this, but The Fifth Element is the best sci-fi movie, and this is a hill she will die on.
Oh my goodness. Well, yeah.
And then Dennis said that it's actually not his favorite movie. That I'm assuming that's Empire Strikes Back. It's just really badass and cool.
Yeah, true enough. I'm gonna.
Cherry says, "I'm sorry. What weekly booster packs? Weekly?"
Well, yeah. If you come in to the store and play every week, you get a weekly booster pack.
Yeah, so. It's got 3 cards in it.
This is the next booster here. We have an Admiral Motti, which is a unique character, designated by that little diamond there in the corner. 2-cost, black aspect. He's a 1/1. When defeated, you may ready a black aspect unit. So that's not bad. That's a cheap character to put in there. Not bad.
Well, and it just says when defeated, so you can defeat your own stuff to trigger that if you wanted to.
You can, or you can just charge him in to do 1 damage on something and he gets defeated.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And next one is a Grand Moff Tarkin. It's a green-black aspect, 4-cost, 2/3 stats. When played, search the top 5 cards of your deck for 2 Imperial cards, reveal them, and draw them. And as you can see, Grand Moff Tarkin does have Imperial and Official as his, I guess they're keywords, right? Keywords? I can't remember what they call those, actually. But
I think so. I'd go with it.
Yeah. A trait, maybe. Maybe it's a trait. And then we have a Death Star Stormtrooper.
Cool.
Different
Another cool cool art treatment.
Yeah, and that's a foil. So I don't know if you can see the
I can see that
action there. Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Dennis says The Fifth Element is way up there, but there are a lot of great sci-fi movies. Hard to actually pick a favorite.
It is very difficult to pick a favorite. For me, anyway.
I don't know what I would pick as my favorite sci-fi movie.
But it sounds like Cherry has settled on a favorite, so that's good.
It says it's a hill. She
Okay.
said it's a hill she's going to die on. So
Well, she doesn't have to die on that hill. She can just like the movie. Please don't die on a hill, Cherry. Okay, here's the next card. I am your
I
father.
love this card.
Yeah, 3 cost black. It is an event card. Deal 7 damage to an enemy unit unless its controller says no. But you have to scream like no, like real whiny, like Luke Skywalker did. Um,
Yeah,
if they do say no, you draw 3 cards. So that is a really cool card. It's a lot of
it
fun.
is a really cool card. It's a lot of
Yeah.
fun. I don't think it's like a meta level card, but it's a fun card.
It's pretty good. I mean, you're paying 3 so that you can essentially draw 3 cards, right?
Hmm.
Or your opponent can take the loss and take the lose the unit. Um, this is now I like giving my opponent bad choices to make, so
You do.
that's why I like this card. So we have another Admiral Monty, which we'll skip over, and we have a Greedo, who is slow on the draw. That is the subtitle of this card. He's a 1 cost orange 3/1 stats. When defeated, you may discard a card from your deck. If it's not a unit, deal 2 damage to a ground unit. That's a good cheap card
Nice.
right there. Yeah, it's a good card to put into your deck. So, and I'm opening the next booster.
Next
Cherry
booster.
is asking, is this the kind of game where card advantage is a big deal? So what do you mean by card advantage, Cherry? Quality of cards? Strength of cards? Number of cards? Let us know.
Going
So here we
first.
go. We have a Battlefield Marine, 2 cost, green, gold, just 3/3 stats. Oh, it was another C3PO. I have a feeling we're going to have lots of doubles. And another Death Star
Hmm.
Stormtrooper.
Cool.
Moving on to the next booster. And this is our last Spark of Rebellion booster. We have a Grand Moff Tarkin, which we've seen already. Another Leia. Oh, General Dodonna, which we haven't seen yet. 4 cost gold. 4/4 stats. Other friendly rebel units get +1/+1. Now this one is popular because he buffs all your rebels. So if
Hmm.
you're playing a rebel deck, that's a good one to have. So
Yeah, I
Cherry
could see that.
Cherry says she missed the answer. I was asking you, Cherry, what you mean by card advantage, like strength of cards, number of cards. And I'm going to move on to, we have some Shadows of the Galaxy boosters now that we're going to open.
Hmm. More things.
And then we'll see what's in these silver ones.
I mean, maybe the silver ones are the new set and they just didn't brand them.
Oh, I wonder. Guess we'll find out. Here we have a Phase 3 Dark Trooper. Um, 3 cost, green, black, 3/3 stats. This is a Sentinel. This is a nice one to have in your deck because it's cheap to deploy. And he's a Sentinel.
Cool.
So, and when
I
combat
like
damage is
Sentinels.
dealt to him, you give him an experience token, which buffs him +1 and +1. So,
Having more
um,
cards in hand than the other player, Terry says.
yeah, I would say so. If you can draw more cards, you have more options, right? So,
Yeah, I think so.
next card is a Grief Karga, 2 cost gold. 2/2 stats. When played, search the top 5 cards of your deck for an upgrade, reveal it, and draw it. Okay. And an IG-11, 5 cost red, 6/5 stats. That's pretty good. If this unit would be
Hmm.
captured, defeat him and deal 3 damage to each enemy ground unit instead. That's because he has a self-destruct mechanism, I believe. And
This
then
is
on a,
a foil, it looks like.
it's a foil, yep. And then on attack, you may deal 3 damage to a damaged ground unit. Cool. Yeah, it's a foil. Pretty neat looking.
It's
I'll
pretty
move
neat.
on to the next booster. Cherry says, in Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh,
More
any
boosters.
draw extra cards. Cards are usually a big advantage. Yeah, definitely, Cherry. Yep, same goes. Okay, here's the new one. Next one. Gideon's Light Cruiser in hyperspace. 8 cost
Okay, I like
black.
that card a lot.
Yeah, it's cool. 7/8 stats. It has Overwhelm, which means any damage you do in excess of the unit you're attacking goes to the base, which is very good. When played, if you control Moff Gideon, play a black aspect unit that costs 3 or less from your hand, or discard pile for free. So, yeah, it'd be good to have him on obviously on a Moff Gideon team.
100%.
Next one is the Pike Sentinel. 2 cost, 2/3 stats. Has Sentinel. That's a good one too.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like the art treatment on it. I
Yeah.
like that all of these have either a hyperspace or an alternate art treatment on them.
Mm. Makes them a little different, right?
100%.
And we have Kuil. 2 cost, 2/3 stats, and he has Restore 1, which means when he does damage, you can heal 1 from your base. On attack, discard a card from your deck. If it shares an aspect with your base, return it to your hand. Okay. Interesting. That's pretty good. That's really powerful, actually, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you attack with him, you take a card off your deck. Yeah, but if it's the same color as your base, you just put it right into your hand, right?
Yeah,
That's
that's pretty
really
cool.
good. Yeah, I like that. Okay, moving on to the next one. We have the Razor Crest, which is the Mandalorian's ship. It's a 4 cost, 3/4 stats, restore 2. When played, you may return an upgrade from your discard pile to your hand. Because the Mandalorians do use a lot of upgrades.
Lots of upgrades.
And then we
Is
have
that
the
foil?
no. No, just
Oh,
a
it looks
regular.
almost foily.
Yeah, it's the hyperspace. Gives it a bit of a foil look. Then we have the Incinerator Trooper. 2 cost black. 2/2 stats. While attacking, this unit deals combat damage before the defender. What do we call that in Dice
Fast.
Masters? We call it fast, yeah.
Fast.
Nice. And they call it something differently in Magic the Gathering, right? I don't remember what they call it. First Strike. Just remembered.
Yeah,
First
first
Strike.
strike.
And the next card is Remnant Reserves. 4 cost, search the top 5 cards of your deck for up to 3 units, reveal them, and draw them. So yeah, that puts it right into your hand. It's pretty good.
Pretty awesome.
Oh,
Priority in Pokemon, Cherry says.
nice. All right, we have another one here, Calculated Lethality. It's a 4 cost. Defeat a non-leader unit that costs 3 or less. For each upgrade that was on that unit, give an experience token to a friendly unit. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I like it.
Take captive, 3 cost. A friendly unit captures an enemy non-leader unit in the same arena.
I really like these ones with the green on the outside.
Yeah, they're neat. The capture mechanic is very annoying when you go up against it, because
Mm-hmm.
you get something good in the field and then someone just captures it. And oh, the Millennium Falcon, which is a foil. Uh,
Pretty.
and that's the old Millennium Falcon from before Han Solo destroyed it, because the escape pod is still there. Um, so that is a 6 cost. Yeah, this is Lando's Falcon, not Han's Falcon. Stats are 5/5. If you played this unit from your hand, it gains ambush.
Ooh, and it's got a smuggle cost.
Smuggle cost. Yeah. So, how's smuggle work, Jocelyn?
So if you resource a card that has a smuggle power,
Mm-hmm.
it usually costs a little bit more potentially to play, although in this case it doesn't. It's the
It
same
doesn't.
cost, 6.
It just takes
But
away
you
your
do get a
ambush.
different
Yeah.
ability if you play it from your hand. But yeah, so you can resource it and then you can exhaust it as a resource to play it from your resource pile.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to take the top card of your deck and replace it in your resources.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. So if you get this in your first draw at the beginning of the game, there's no way you can pay for a 6 at the beginning. So if you resource it, and then later on when you have 6 resources, you can just smuggle it into the game. It's awesome.
Yep.
It's a fun mechanic. And our last Shadows of the Galaxy booster pack, we have the Mandalorian's Rifle, which is a unique upgrade attached to a non-vehicle unit, of course.
Last one
When played,
already.
if attached unit is the Mandalorian, he captures an exhausted enemy non-leader unit. And this adds +3 to his attack value. So it's pretty neat.
Pretty cool.
We have the Night Owl Skirmisher. It's a 3 cost. 4/3 stats. Oh, it has a smuggle as well. So this one you're paying more, of course. You're paying a 5 cost to get this into play out of your resource pile. So,
Yeah.
then we have a Enfys Nest. 6
I don't
cost,
think I've
5/4
seen that one.
stats. He has ambush, and while a friendly unit is attacking using ambush, the defender is -3. So that's pretty good if you have an ambush team. I like it.
I don't think I've seen this one before.
No?
No, it's a rare, eh?
It is. What is Cherry saying? I need you to turn that F into a B. Enbiz Nest? I don't know what she's saying.
Enby's Nest?
I don't know. So we only have the foil packs left. Should we see what's in them?
Let's do it.
Okay.
I sort of wish that before I left on my trip, I gave you mine and we could have opened a few more.
Oh yeah, that's all right. We can
I guess
open those another time.
you could go to my house and get them.
Yeah, hold on everybody. I'll be right back.
It'll only take you 20 minutes.
These ones are more difficult to open. They must be childproof because I can't open them.
Cherry says an NB is like a non-binary.
Oh, okay. I understand.
And Rue says shiny, shiny.
Yep. I'm just going
You
to
might need
maybe
skizzers.
yeah, I'm just going to give these a little bit of a slash.
Slash,
So
careful.
that I
Don't
can
hurt
get
the
them
cards.
so I can get them opened.
Did you open any legendaries in those packs?
No, I don't think they put legendaries in the booster packs, like the weekly play packs.
Well, that's silly.
But I got legendaries on the weekend, of course, as you know.
You did.
Yeah.
Rue says live stream on the road.
Yeah.
I mean, you could. You could switch to your
I
phone.
I definitely could.
It is a thing you could do. That
These
thing you do.
ones, yeah, these ones are very difficult to open. These stupid foil packs. Okay. Oh, here we go.
It appears you have
Hey,
survived.
these are Twilight of the Republic packs. That's fancy, but they're not in branded packaging.
Unbranded.
So here we go. This is yeah, Twilight of the Republic packages.
Rue says Rob needs a responsible adult to help him.
I absolutely do. Yeah, I shouldn't have sharp
That's why I'm
objects.
here.
So this is a one cost, 3/32 stalwart. Uh, Clone troopers, look at this. 1, 2 are the stats. Coordinate. This unit gets +1 and +1. That is
Pretty
a really
good.
cool looking card. I like the all the different colors on here. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
There's Captain Rex. 6 cost. When played, create 2 clone trooper tokens. So that's a new mechanic in this set. Is we have some battle droid tokens, we have clone trooper tokens, and they just come out. They just generate when you have triggers like this. It's pretty cool. And next one is, I believe that's Shock T. 4 cost. Stats are 3, 4. Each friendly unit gets +1. That's pretty good. And on attack, you create a Clone Trooper token. So,
Cool.
Cherry says his helmet looks like an R2. Let's go back to it. Yeah, like it's sort of white or chrome and blue. I definitely see that. I see where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to look at
And
where the helmet was because I was looking at what was his hair.
oh yeah.
But now I see it.
And okay, we got
Could also be a Cylon helmet.
yeah, it definitely looks very Cylonish. Okay, we have Ahsoka's Padawan lightsaber. That's a 1 cost. Attached to a non-vehicle unit. When played, if attached unit is Ahsoka Tano, you may attack with a unit. Okay. Adds +2 to attack
Rue,
value.
Rue continues to correct your pronunciation in
Yeah.
chat.
Thanks, Rue. And we have an Anakin Skywalker. 5 cost. 6/6 stats. Coordinate is when he attacks, draw a card. That's pretty good. Now I saw online, Jocelyn, that some Star Wars Unlimited fans were getting their Anakin Skywalker cards signed by Hayden Christensen
Oh yeah,
at a convention.
cool.
Yeah.
Rue continues to ruin your voiceover for YouTube.
Ah, that's fine.
Says
And
Jim.
there's an R2D2.
There's an R2D2 full of solutions.
Yep, this is a very popular card. Because it's only a 2 cost. It's 2/4 stats, but the effect is when played, you may discard a card from your hand. If you do, search the top 3 cards of your deck for a card and draw it. So basically, yeah, you get to scan through your top 3 and pick a choice card.
So what it says there in the parentheses is makes me happy. So
Yep.
I talked about this previously. I love that they don't make you shuffle your cards
Oh
every time you
yeah.
draw stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just random order on the bottom of your deck. That's perfect.
Yep, for sure.
I know there's I
I
think one
agree.
card that I've seen that has you shuffle, but generally it's no shuffling, which is awesome.
Yeah,
It
because in
just
Magic
slows
the
down the
Gathering,
game when
you're
you have
like,
to shuffle your deck.
yeah, you're forever, yeah, shuffling in Magic the Gathering. So, and I think that's our last card there, and I've got the next booster pack opened. And we have a Perilous Position. That's a 3 cost.
Cherry says they learned from Yu-Gi-Oh in the 500 card deck.
Oh no, are they really 500 cards in Yu-Gi-Oh? Like in a deck? Or is that like a
If they
house
are,
thing?
I don't ever want anything to do with Yu-Gi-Oh.
No. No, I can do without Yu-Gi-Oh if they're
That is a very perilous position, by the way.
It is. So, Perilous Position is a 3 cost. When played, you exhaust the attached unit, and of course, you're giving them -2/-2. So you're putting this on your enemy's cards, right? Right.
Yeah, and you're probably KOing something.
Hope so. Yeah. Yep. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. We have General's Guardian. That's a 4 cost with 4/4 stats. And when this unit is attacked, you create a battle droid token. That's kind of neat.
I don't know
So,
why, but General's Guardian sounds to me like Ruth's Chris Steakhouse.
the worst name in restaurant history ever.
Yeah,
Is it Ruth's restaurant or is it Chris's restaurant? Make up your mind.
it's Ruth's Chris's. Ruth's Chris Steakhouse.
See,
No, it's something about
Ruth,
General's
yeah.
Guardian just sounds awkward.
See, Ruth owns Chris, who owns the steakhouse, right?
I guess.
Poor Chris, he's caught in the
I don't
middle.
think people should own each other.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
I'm not
Okay.
repeating that, Rue. Um,
Um, Next is a 6 cost Kalani. 5/7 stats. On attack, you may choose another unit. If you have the initiative, you may choose up to 2 other units instead and give each chosen unit +2/+2 for this phase.
Nice.
And that, I think, is a foil. Yeah. Okay, and we'll get the next pile in here. It's another Anakin.
I feel like we're running low on packs here.
Yeah, we're getting close. So we saw Anakin, but here's Grievous's wheel bike. um,
No,
while
why did they do that?
do what?
Why did they add the extra S?
Oh yeah, it should have just been the little tick, right?
Should have just been the apostrophe.
Yeah. While playing this upgrade on General Grievous, it costs 2 less to play, so that's pretty good.
Nice.
Attached to a non-vehicle unit, so you're attaching it to Grievous, of course, or another non-vehicle. And then the attached unit gains Overwhelm, and you're getting +3/+3 on your stats. That's awesome. I like it.
I think you're building a General Grievous deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Oh, look at this. 9 cost. I have not seen this one yet. This is the Battle Droid Legion. 6 attack and 5 defense. Now, exploit. That's a new mechanic in this set.
So it's not a 9 cost. It's a 5 cost.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because can I explain exploit?
Go for it. Yeah.
So if you have
I was hoping you
if
would.
you have two, so exploit 2 means that you can take 2 of your own units and defeat them to reduce the cost of the card by 2. So you reduce it by 2 for each one you exploit. So exploit 2 means you can kill 2 of your own units, reduce the cost by 4, and then this becomes a 5 cost. So
Yeah.
especially if you're building droids, like this one creates, when it's defeated, it creates 3 battle droid tokens. You can just defeat droids, and you can defeat units that are already exhausted, so you can attack with them, and then you can defeat them, so they have 2 effects.
Yeah. So if you're swarming the field with lots of droids or lots of clones, you can just defeat 1 or 2 and reduce your cost by 2 for each one defeated.
Yeah,
Yep.
so I would definitely, with a 9 cost, I would definitely defeat 2 of them to make it
Yep.
a 5.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And when it's defeated,
And it
look, you're
doesn't have
still
to be
swarming.
droids. It can be anything, right?
It
So
could be
if
anything.
you've got like a couple of
Yeah.
1 cost or something.
Yep. But it's just easy with droids and clones because they just come out when they're generated, right?
100%.
So
Should we start calling them bystanders?
Well, I'll call them bystanders, but you know, some people like to say bystander, put that extra D in there.
I don't know why. There's no extra D.
So here we have a Captain Rex again. We've seen him.
He looks like somebody. I'm trying to figure out who he looks like.
Well, he probably resembles the actor from the show, who I can't name right now. But anyway. I like this guy. I've played this a lot. The Droideka Security. Because he's a sentinel. I like him. He's a 6 cost. He has the exploit 2, so really he could cost 2 if you sacrifice 2 people. But he's strong, right? He's got 4 or 5 stats, and he's a sentinel. So none of my opponents like to see this guy land on the table. So, and one thing
so
that
apparently,
was, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, distracted. Continue with this.
I was going to say, one thing that I was going to point out on this is that somebody in a podcast or something I was listening to was noting that in this set there are no units that generate shields, right? So in other sets we've seen when you deploy something, it deploys with a shield on it, and you have to take out the shield before you do damage to the unit. This guy has a shield in his picture, but he has no shield. Anyway, it's just
hilarious.
Just a funny detail. What were you going to say?
I was going to say that the Captain Rex character is only in the animated films.
Oh, okay.
Animated shows. So the person that voices him doesn't look anything like the art. And I don't know, but he looks like somebody. I just can't picture it.
Yeah. I thought he was in maybe one of like in the Mandalorian show or something, but I guess he wasn't. I'm thinking of somebody
Not
else
from
maybe.
what, not from my 30-second Google search.
Yeah, no, I believe you, but I thought he
Yeah.
recognized him from the show. Okay. Oh, look at another Battle Droid Legion, but this one's a foil, so it's nice
Cool.
and shiny.
And that's not unique. You can put multiples of those in your deck,
Yeah,
or you can have multiples in the field at the same time.
for sure.
Cherry
So,
wants to know why they made the battle droids look like Afghan dogs.
um, these guys
Bald
here,
Afghan dogs. Yeah,
I don't know. I do not know. I do not see a bald Afghan dog in there, but I'll go with it. Okay, we're
pretty
back.
cool.
This is our last pack right here.
Last three
So,
cards.
so we've seen General's Guardian before. This is Chris's General's Guardian.
How many? It's a common, right?
It's a common.
I feel like
Yeah.
we should take them and add another asset guardians. It'd be General's Guardians.
Generals is Guardians. Yep.
Yep.
We have another Ahsoka's lightsaber, and this one's
Rue, you want
probably
to correct the pronunciation on that?
this is probably a double as well. An R2D2 with the yellow border. So,
Pretty nice.
um, Red Mage is saying Jango Fett. Is that who I'm thinking of? Jango Fett with the shaved head. Rex is a clone of Django, so his animated face is Django. Ah, thank you, Tamura Morrison. Yes.
Now
Rue
I gotta look
cracked the
that up.
code. Thanks. That's why. That's right, because they're clones, right? So, that's right. And doesn't Tamura Morrison also plays Boba Fett, does he not? I'm pretty sure.
I'm looking at pictures of this Tamura Morrison guy,
hmm
and I'm trying to figure out what else he's been in. You know what helps with that? IMDb.
Yeah. No, that's definitely who it is. Yeah, that's who the resemblance is. So, Dennis says he was never a fan of R2D2 flying. Yeah, I know. I know. I heard somebody talking about that and saying like, why did he fly in the prequels but not in the later movies? I think they were sort of writing it off as, you know what? He was an older, junkier robot. He couldn't do it anymore. So, headcanon. Um, Red Mage says Speed 2 cruise control. Was he really in Speed 2? This is now segueing
I never
into
saw Speed 2.
we're in a movie podcast now. So,
I am going through the filmography and I have not found anything that I have seen. He was
yeah.
in Green Lantern. I
He's
haven't seen that, but he
Aquaman's
was in it.
film dad, apparently. Okay.
Didn't see Aquaman either.
He was. Yeah, he was in Aquaman. I remember that now. Okay. Well, that's
I'm
what we
back
have for
down to like the
today.
2000s and I got nothing.
hmm So, do you have anything else to add about the cards, Jocelyn?
No, but I'm looking forward to you putting them in some decks so I can play them.
Okay. I'm going to have to get you to build a deck sometime.
No, thank you. I
All
appreciate the
right.
offer.
Well, that's what we have for
I
today
want to
then.
thank you. Yeah.
hmm
I want to thank you for including me on tonight's stream from my remote location and apologize for losing some steam here because I am a little bit
Yeah, no
headachy.
problem. Thank you for joining me. And thanks for everyone in the chat for joining us. And
Yeah, it was great to have everyone here. We had Dennis and Cherry and Rue and Petrus
yep, and whoever else is lurking in the
and
chat.
Lurkers. Oh my. Yeah.
And our YouTube viewers will see this at some point. And we hope that they give us a like and a subscribe if they're so inclined to do so. We'd greatly appreciate that. And I'll put our YouTube address up on the screen for our Twitch viewers if they haven't already found us on YouTube.
Or any of
And
the other places like our amazing Discord.
yeah, you can come join our Discord. You can find us on Facebook. You can find our Twitter X handles, our threads, our Instagram, and you can go look at Jocelyn's Etsy shop. Perhaps order a handcrafted item. Dice
Yeah,
bags,
Jocelyn
token
still has 2
bags,
dice bags
things
to
like that.
finish.
Oh, that's right. You are sending some dice bags out to our friend in California. So,
Um, Rue says, and type in the comments how to pronounce
yeah,
Asuka.
let us know how to pronounce Ahsoka in the comments below. Tell the Red Mage sent you.
No, but
All
thanks so
right.
much for having us, and it was great to chat with you tonight,
Yep.
and it was great to be on the
It's great
stream.
chatting.
So,
Thanks,
are we
Jocelyn.
uh are we rating?
We could raid. Yeah.
You mentioned that we were going to raid earlier, so
Yeah, let's do
we
it.
have to get onto this Twitchy thing where we raid stuff.
That's right. Let's go raid our friend Brian Dunaway, who is a Film Sack member and also guests on the morning stream. So we'll say thanks everyone for watching, and we'll catch you all next time. Bye for now.
Bye.